Captain on the bridge.
Alright, captains, we are back here on the bridge, and today, yes, we will continue our playthrough for Star Trek Resurgence. This is our part 2, and as I can see there in our save file, the last where we left off was Seat of Power. I have been looking forward to this all day to get to play this game again, and as I mentioned at the very end of our first playthrough, just kind of a recap, the game is not perfect, but the experience is what is carrying me through it. So, like we did last time, we're just gonna take our time, go through the story, and again, make the choices that I would make if I was in that situation, and just see where this goes. So, throughout our gameplay, we'll, give our thoughts, we'll drop our 2 ECs, our 2 cents, our thoughts, and then at the end give our conclusion for this playthrough. So we're just gonna go right into it here and go into where we just left off. But so far, been loving and enjoying this game 100%. So we left off here. So we're just gonna...
The captain and ambassador have it handled. I've got my own mission.
See what other points of interest we can see here. Appreciate water.
Soothing.
All right. Like even sometimes their stance is just not natural, but again, I can overlook that. I really can. What's going on here, bruh? Nothing? All right.
Commander, I'm glad you've chosen to side with the Hotari. I knew the Federation would see through the Illidians' baseless claims and protect the interests of my people.
To be clear, I'm not on either side of this conflict. Our only interest is peace.
I will keep that in mind.
I assume you were there the day the mines were seized from the Illidians.
Not seized, reclaimed, and restored to their rightful owners. Yes, I was there. We had to be decisive, before the Illidians could even realize their worst nightmares upon them.
Did you have help from someone else?
Hotari stands alone against the Illidian forces. We don't need help from anyone. They respect one thing above all else, and that is force. The greater the force, the more certain the outcome. Any talk of making peace is just that, and worth little without the strength to secure it. Which makes me wonder about your ship, the Resolute. Undoubtedly the Federation's finest warship. Ready to contend with anything the Illidians might have in store. Or is that not true? Maybe I've misjudged it.
It wasn't designed as a warship. More for scientific research and exploration.
But the Federation must have ships designed for war.
Technically, they're Starfleet ships representing the Federation. But yes.
I see.
Sidron.
A pleasure meeting you, Commander.
Well, that was quick.
Sure we'll cross paths again.
So he went back in there. I thought they were supposed to be alone.
Commander Rydek, I'm encouraged to see the Federation supporting my people. I'm afraid of what might happen without your help.
If anyone deserves thanks, it's Ambassador Spock. No one is more invested in negotiating a peaceful settlement to this conflict than he is.
I'm so glad. We need his help before the situation escalates further than it already has. It's been Very trying. I saw you speaking with Sidron, our national hero. I'm curious, what did he say?
He seems to be of the opinion that negotiating for peace is a waste of time.
Because force is the only blunt instrument he understands. He's a miner, not a diplomat. For the first time in our history, the Hotari have the upper hand. We see ourselves as strong instead of downtrodden. New voices have risen up. Old voices shouted down. Galvin and Sidron have become national heroes. Now they have the Queen's ear. Better or worse, depending on your perspective.
I get the sense you don't exactly trust them.
I don't trust their instincts, which are leading us to war. My fear has been that the Illudians will launch an attack and crush us. You've seen their starship, no doubt. They could have retaken the mines whenever they wanted to, but it never happened. And as strange as this may sound, I'd almost say they're afraid. I just don't know what they're afraid of. It's still the same bluster and bravado you would expect from them. But it has no teeth. Like they're afraid of what might happen.
Because of what happened in the mines. Is it Galvin they're afraid of?
It's entirely possible. But I don't know for sure. Whatever Galvin is doing in those mines is turning everything upside down. No one knows exactly what's happening. Since the day of the revolt, Galvin has seized control of the mines and restricted all access. No one's allowed without his personal authorization. And they've taken over a section of the palace with just as much secrecy and security. I'm told it could be something they brought back from the mines. I've made inquiries, but everyone pretends it doesn't exist. I strongly suspect they're hiding something.
What do you think it is?
I've heard rumors it's some sort of ancient artifact, but I haven't seen it myself.
How can we know?
I'd better see what's happening.
Do you think you can find out what they're hiding? I need to see proof of something before I can make my case to the Federation.
I can try, but even if I found it, I might not know what to make of it.
Take this. You can use it to capture whatever you find, and then send it to me.
Thank you. I will let you know what I find. And I look forward to our meeting again.
Sorry, I couldn't help but notice you were speaking with the Hotari this whole time. I figured in the interest of fairness, I should offer another perspective.
Of course.
I'm probably not telling you anything you don't already know, but these negotiations rely on the Federation's neutrality, as does any hope you might have for a supply of dilithium in the future. So, why you would choose to side with the Hotari escapes me. Without Illudian involvement, there is no dilithium trade. But clearly, you weren't aware.
We are and will remain completely neutral. Our only interest is the peaceful resolution to this conflict.
As is ours. Of course, the question is, at what price? Major Solid Arminta, Special Attaché, Illudian Armed Forces. Pleasure to meet you, Commander. I have my issues with the Hotari, but I have to give them some credit. They know how to seize an opportunity. Inciting an uprising the same day as a massive, once-in-a-lifetime ion storm.
Our assumption was that this storm was just an anomaly.
Yes, very convenient anomaly. At least that was what we were told. Of course, I wasn't there. But who am I to say otherwise?
Something tells me there's more to the story. So what really happened?
Well, the official story is that it was the storm that enabled the revolt. How else do a bunch of unarmed, unorganized miners seize control of an entire moon, much less thousands of mine? But I've talked to people who were there. They tell a different story. They say they're lucky to have escaped with their lives. That it was more than just the storm. That somehow the miners were able to harness the energy from the storm. I know it sounds crazy. I'm not even sure I believe it myself. But that's what they said.
You just answered your own question. How do a group of miners do something that in theory can't be done? That's how. Harnessing the storm.
But even if it's true, how does that even happen?
You tell me.
If you'll excuse me, Commander Ryder.
Captain Solano, where is he? Right. Just gonna check the settings here. It was a little too bright there, I think. That down a notch. Music volume, dialogue volume so high. Yeah, find that a little buggy here and there when it comes to. Still. Ooh.
They seem proud of their culture. Pride can lead to rash action.
Solana, is there anything else here? Oh, I can double tap W to run. Didn't tell me that. She's running a bit awkward, not gonna lie. Yeah, that seems a little bright. Hold on, let's turn that down a notch. Still a little bright.
Such rough terrain. No wonder the Hotari are so tough. That must be Tau. The place it all started.
Okay, anything else here to... No, you don't want to talk to me? Nope. Don't think there's anything else here. That doesn't look good.
Well, that was a disaster.
What happened?
The Hotari refused to concede anything, so the Illidians stormed out.
The Hotari did not invite us here as peacekeepers. I hope your efforts were more fruitful than ours.
I like the dialogue. It feels like I'm watching an episode.
Gravitational harmonics failing to resolve. Warp bubble stability degrading. Increase output to maximum.
Increasing warp output to maximum.
It's happening again.
It is evident that presently the Resolute cannot achieve warp propulsion.
Since our diagnostics rule out any problems with our warp systems or anything about the ship, the problem appears to be the fabric of space itself.
Space itself? You're saying something about this region of space prevents warp travel?
Prevents it, or can't sustain it.
However improbable, that appears to be the case.
We need to know more.
Otherwise, it'll be an extended stay in the Hotari system.
Well, couldn't we slowboat it out of here at impulse speed?
It may come to that, but we don't know how far this warp dead zone extends. Captain Solano is on his way back from the negotiations, and I want to have some answers for him when he gets here.
Indeed. Given the facts at hand, we may be able to deploy subspace probes around the ship to construct a clear picture of the phenomenon.
Around the ship. I'll prep a shuttle.
Ooh. Oh, I get to fly one of my favorite shuttles. Yes! Ooh.
I'm setting up a waypoint at a distance roughly corresponding to the edge of our warp field. When we get there, I'll deploy the first probe.
Fly the shuttle and objective. W, D. Use the mouse to turn. Q, E to ascend. The storm will push. Okay. Oh. Let's not hit the nacelle while we're flying.
Commander Westbrook, the Resolute systems are calibrated to receive the probe's readings. We are standing by to reproduce the warp field collapse after the first probe is deployed.
Thank you, Mr. Chovak. We'll be in position shortly.
And, Mr. Diaz, do take care in piloting the shuttlecraft. Now is not the time to indulge in the human penchant for joyriding.
Chovak probably isn't such a fun guy to work for, huh?
Nah, Lieutenant Commander Chovak's not so bad. You know, once you get used to him. And, I've learned a lot working under him.
I have a feeling I'm going to have to work harder to be a political animal like you. This new first officer coming aboard.
First time flying a shuttle like this in Star Trek. This feels so cool.
This is far enough. Transporting the first probe into position. Westbrook here. The first probe is deployed.
Understood. We are reading it. We are about to replay the simulation.
Problem?
I just can't get a handle on her. Commander Rydek. She rejected my plan to use a deflector pulse against the storm surge. But on the other, she did listen to my advice and use the whole polarity trick to get you through that excursion alive. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with the new XO. I'm sure she's a fine officer, even if we don't see eye to eye. But she didn't go through what the rest of us did. You know that. And it's hard to figure out why she'd be the one Solano chose instead of, well, one of us.
I've heard some good things. You should at least give her a chance.
I'll take that under advisement.
Test is running. Warp field collapse in 3, 2, 1, mark.
Whoa.
Whoa. All right, that is definitely a problem with the fabric of space. We need to get another probe out there. With 2 points of data, the Resolute and the probe, we've managed to get an interference pattern. I'm setting a waypoint to a particularly strong area of interference. We'll deploy the second probe there.
Oh.
Listen, I'm gonna give you a piece of advice I wish someone had given me. Make sure you're never just one thing. Don't get so focused on what's in front of your face that you lose sight of the big picture. Before Rydek showed up, the captain pulled me into his ready room and told me he didn't think I had the people skills to be first officer. What a load of crap. I mean, if he'd said that about Chovak, sure.
I appreciate the advice, Commander. I'll make sure I keep my options open.
I don't need to tell you how to operate. You're already well on your way. You're a capable engineer. You're good in the field. Keep up the good work. Who knows? solid jack-of-all departments like you could be Commander-in-Chief of Starfleet one day. Hell, Admiral Jellicoe started as a shuttle pilot. And there are places to go in the enlisted ranks, too. Of course, if you get an officer's commission, they'll put you on another ship.
I don't know. I'm pretty happy where I am.
You must be a glutton for punishment. Lieutenant Commander Chovak has been known to take decades to warm up to people.
Okay, we're in the good graces of the Psi officer. Is that a... This is a pretty cool mini game.
This is close enough. Stop the engines. Deploying the probe. Westbrook to Commander Chovak. We're ready for another sampling of data.
Very good. Running the simulation again. Warp field collapse in 3, 2, 1.
Whoa.
There it is again.
I saw it. It seems to be directional.
Well, what about the scans? Anything?
Here's the readings in relation to our local space. We've got the Resolute, Otari Prime, and the probes.
All this interference is overloading the sensor buffers. We're gonna have to triangulate the sensors manually.
Locate interference peaks. Okay. Oh, look at that.
We got something.
These markers indicate peaks in the gravimetric interference patterns.
Let's see if I can find some more. Hold up. This is coming from the moon.
A beam that blocks warp travel.
Aimed right at us.
Someone is doing this intentionally. I don't know how they're doing it. This is like nothing I've ever seen.
Why would they be doing this? We came here to help these people. And now we're getting hit by some warp-killing weapon?
Now, look here. It's the current readings of the ion storm.
These concentrations, they line up with the interference pattern. The storm and this beam, they're coming from the same place.
Carter, whatever petty local conflict brought us here, it's just a small part of something much bigger. Presently, we don't have an explanation for how they're doing this. One thing is clear. This is no fluke.
Thank you, Mr. Westbrook. I want a full briefing when I'm back on board. Solano out. A targeted weapon that inhibits warp travel. Coming from the moon Tau.
That would explain the difficulties my shuttle encountered. More importantly, the tenor of the Hotari during the negotiations.
And here I thought the Illydians would be the problem. Coming to peace talks in a warship. This wasn't supposed to be so complicated.
I don't know why the Hotari wanted us here, but it wasn't to negotiate.
Clearly, peace is not their intention.
Then what is? Why go through this charade?
Tylus, the Hotari representative, said she thought they found something in the mines. Galvin and Sidron brought it back to the palace, but they're keeping it under tight security. She's going to investigate it. I gave her my tricorder. I expect she'll contact us soon.
You found an ally.
Why would Tylus help us? Go behind her people's back? It's a fair question, considering.
She's worried that her people are being dragged into something that isn't going to end well for them. She's trying to save them.
That may be true.
She's certainly more likely to help than the other Hotari we've met.
That raises another question. Specifically, what do the other Hotari have to gain in bringing us here, only to make this hostile maneuver against us? There must be some motivation.
Unless they changed their minds between when they asked and when we got here.
That's the thing. It doesn't make sense to bring us here. Tyler said that Galvin and Sidron have restricted access to the mines, even to the Hotari. So they don't want anybody to learn what they found.
Then calling in the Federation is a funny way of going about it. I don't think the Illydians know what's really down on that moon either.
Major Arminta said the revolt defied explanation. That the Hotari miners somehow harness the energy of the storm.
Harness the energy of the storm?
Doing that is beyond even our capabilities.
So is a weapon that disrupts warp travel.
There have been civilizations and entities, both past and present, far more technologically advanced than the Federation.
The Illydians and Hotari don't fall into that category.
But that is all the more reason to investigate further.
Commander Rydek, sorry to interrupt. We've received an urgent call from Hotari. The Queen's advisor, Tylus, has asked to speak with you.
Put her through.
Galvin and Sidron are still with the Queen. I've enlisted help to gain access to the room they have under guard. I don't have much time.
Not supposed to leave my post.
It's only for a moment. I so appreciate your help.
I found something. I'm sending you a scan.
Got it. Tylus, if we needed to gain access to the mines on Tau, is that something you could help us with?
I suppose it wouldn't be easy, but I have to go.
Tylus,
Can we reconnect?
Sorry, Captain. We've lost all contact.
We can only hope she escaped without harm.
It's hard to tell.
we have to help her. Send another shuttle.
We're
Or
not
maybe...
doing anything yet. Not until we know more. Let's see the scan of whatever the hell that was.
Tylus suspects this came from the mines on Tau.
It appears to be of ancient origin, but the markings are unfamiliar.
We can run a full analysis when we get back to the Resolute. But if this came from the mines, then it might be the key to how they got the upper hand against the Illydians.
Then we have to go into the mines.
The Federation would not allow that. We were, after all, sent here to be a neutral party in a peace negotiation. However, we could demonstrate that the Hotari have acted in bad faith, which would enable us to investigate the mines on Tau with full justification. But of course, we would need conclusive proof before taking action. Otherwise, it could put us in a difficult position.
Whatever this artifact is may be proof enough. At least to satisfy the Federation.
Especially if we can show the Hotari are controlling the warp disruption. And targeting the Resolute.
We may have a better understanding once we analyze the device. The mission to the mines, covert or otherwise, is not out of the question. And I will handle the Federation.
The volume jumps like all over the place sometimes. Hold on, let's see if we can try to sound effects, maybe put that down. Not the dialogue volume, that's what we want to hear. Try that a little bit. Maybe put the master volume down a little bit more. Music a bit more. See if that helps.
As I was telling Carter, I want all the data I can get on this warp problem. And the negotiating team's shuttle has been recording data all the way back from Hotari. Even better than our probes. So pull the sensor and engine ISOs from the Melville when it sets down.
Will do.
I'll join you and Shovak down in engineering to run another analysis after the briefing.
I didn't like this warp problem when we thought it was some astronomical anomaly. And I like it a hell of a lot less now that we know someone is doing it to us. How does it work? What do we even do about it?
What do you say we pull these chips and find out?
Took some damage on the way. That ionic interference scored the hull plating. Might be some micro welds. Let's try pulling together.
All right.
3, 2, 1. It won't budge. Gotta be the storm damage. We need to... Welcome back. Any excitement down on the surface?
Excitement? No. Nothing like that.
Hey, can you hand me the EJ7 interlock? From the toolbox.
I don't know what that is.
Not much use for one on a security detail, huh? Carter?
Yeah, I'll get it.
She seems a little, edgy.
Okay, I'll apply pressure while you decouple the panel.
Here, I'll help.
We've got this.
Open up and say ah.
Thanks for the hand. We have to get these isolinear chips down to engineering.
No problem. You really know everything about these ships, don't you? The tools, the systems. Like a walking Starfleet technical manual.
Well, I wouldn't say everything, but I know my stuff.
I can see that.
Oh,
Come on, start pulling
I lost favor with her? Oh. Uh-oh.
What's this?
Some kind of crystal formation?
Whoa. This substance is a quantized spin crystallization of hydrogen, carbon, and lithium. It's emitting tetrametric pulses at an interval of 3.8422 seconds.
Quantized crystallization isn't natural. I mean, it's only theoretical as a means to engineer matter on a subatomic level. What's it doing in there?
You wanna put your gloves on first?
Wait.
Okay, good.
Regulation 364, subsection 9.
What?
Regulation 364, subsection 9 orders that in the case of an unknown foreign substance infiltrating a sealed system, it will be placed in secure confinement before further examination. Retrieve a containment module.
Don't you think we're more equipped to deal with whatever this is?
No. Before anything else, this is a security issue. We don't even know what this is.
Which is why we need to study it.
Once it's contained.
Well, if it's not natural, then someone might have put it there. It could be a tracking device, some kind of sabotage, or even a bomb.
Which you were about to
Which is
touch.
why we need to get it to the containment lab.
Come on.
I can't make an exception. Not even for you.
I'm still going to report these crystals to Commander Westbrook when we send the shuttle data.
And I will inform my superiors. I'm taking this just as seriously as you are. But I overheard talk about the warp disruption on the shuttle. Now these crystals? Maybe this situation is more than we can handle with just a science vessel. We could trigger a distress call, get Starfleet to send more ships. Or I could send a message to my old CO on the Adirondack. Get some combat-tested vessels. We shouldn't do this alone.
We're at the edge of the quadrant. Help isn't just gonna pop over like we're in Sector 001.
Wouldn't hurt to try.
You talk like you've never had your backs up against a wall before. This is Starfleet. We solve our own problems.
Okay, stand back. Get this to the containment lab. We'll get it set up for you. I'll let you know when it's safely confined.
Oh, we'll be there.
Last thing you want is to study this down in main engineering and have it explode next to the warp core.
Oh, hello.
Almost forgot.
Can't have that.
Came out of nowhere.
For a second, I thought she'd gone cold on you. Like she might have changed her mind. But I guess this whole situation has her spooked. Maybe she knows more than us? Or it's because this is all happening so fast? But she usually doesn't scare easy.
Well, of course she's taking it seriously, but that's her job. When she's on duty, she's gotta be on the lookout for danger.
Yeah, but talking about sending a distress call on her own? That's going too far. She was probably just thinking out loud. I'm sure she'll come to her senses. This mission has enough complications stacking up.
Now, we'll get through it. You, me, and Miranda too.
Commander Rydek was able to work behind the scenes during the negotiations and made contact with a representative from the Hotari delegation named Tylus. She mentioned an unusual artifact of unknown origin being held under tight security within the Hotari Palace, which she believes came from the mines on Tau. Now, this artifact might have a connection to the revolt, to the storm, and to the warp disruption we now know has been targeted at the Resolute. Commander Rydek, if you want to take it from here.
Of course. Tylus managed to infiltrate the heavily guarded location within the palace and sent us these scans using my tricorder. It appears to be some sort of control panel, possibly connected to the warp disruption weapon, originating on Tau. Of particular interest is this symbol, which we couldn't identify the origin of.
The Federation database has records from a vast number of civilizations. If anyone from Starfleet has come across this before, the system should recognize it.
Cross-referencing with Federation records.
Displaying symbols from Federation database with a 90% probability of match or higher. Select a symbol to further analyze. .2% match.
Got it.
It's a Khan Empire.
So, what are we looking at?
The design and composition indicate this is a glyph associated with the ancient Takan Empire. Their civilization collapsed over 600,000 years ago, but once spanned millions of systems with a population numbering in the trillions.
Fascinating. The Takan were once the most advanced, most powerful civilization in the galaxy.
Is it possible the Hotari found Takan technology?
I wonder if they even know what they have.
Our knowledge of the Takan is limited. I have only encountered passing references to them.
We don't have the first idea what this is or what it means. And we have all of the Federation records available to us.
Perhaps we should see what else the Federation records show.
Computer, what is the last recorded discovery of other Takan artifacts?
On stardate
Oh.
41386.4, the USS Enterprise D, under the command of Captain Jean-Luc Picard, discovered a Takan outpost in the Delphi Ardu system. According to the mission summary, an unbreakable energy-draining field was deployed against the Enterprise and a Ferengi ship. The Enterprise was only able to escape after negotiating their release with an entity known as Portal 6-3, Guardian of the Takan Empire.
Unbreakable energy draining field. It starts to make sense.
What else is there?
There's a lot here. Let's take it piece by piece.
Select the aspect you wish to learn more about.
Oh. Let's go with my first love.
The technology to capture and hold the Federation flagship would have to be unbelievably powerful. Computer, what else can you tell us about the energy-draining field the Takan used?
The Enterprise D was unable to break free on its own. The precise nature of the technology was never fully understood. Only that the crystalline technology used was beyond the comprehension of then-current Starfleet science.
The engineering team found a quantized spin crystal formation in the shuttle you took to Hotari. They registered tetrametric radiation coming from it.
We have Takan technology on board right now?
They might. I'll run a full analysis in the containment lab.
Go to the Ferengi ship here.
There appears to be some sort of restriction order from Starfleet. Computer, explain this restriction.
A Starfleet directive similar to General Order 7 forbids entering the Delphi Ardu system or attempting to make contact with Portal 6-3.
Starfleet doesn't throw up a no trespassing sign for just anybody.
I suppose it makes sense considering what happened to the Enterprise D.
Must you throw in my Enterprise D nugget for nostalgia love? Yes. Let's learn about the portal, dude.
Someone from the Takan Empire is actually still around.
Or at least was, 16 years ago.
Computer, what other information do you have on Portal 6-3, Guardian of the Takan Empire?
The entity known as Portal 6-3 is of an unknown nature. A biped humanoid, he was unaware that the Takan Empire no longer existed at the time of the encounter. He was able to control the crystal-based technology of the Takan outpost through apparent telepathic means. It was by his choice that the Enterprise was released from the energy draining field after Commander William T. Riker of the Away Team argued on behalf of both Starfleet and the Ferengi.
Telepathic control of their technology.
As I have said, they were the most advanced civilization in the galaxy.
What sort of planet is Delphi Ardu 4?
Delphi Ardu 4 is an M-class planet, a barren rocky world with little to no vegetation and frequent ion storms. The giant crystals that grow there absorb energy, but it is not understood how they do so. The entire Delphi Ardu system, consisting of 11 planets, was considered completely uninhabited until the encounter with Portal 6-3.
Frequent ion storms. That can't just be a coincidence.
The Elydians should have crushed the revolt. But if the Hotari have Takan technology and can control it, I see why they're willing to negotiate peace. For all we know, this could be just the beginning. And we're up against something greater than we can imagine.
There's only one way to find out. We need to see what's down there for ourselves.
I might be able to help with that. We've been able to triangulate the source of the ionic interference and warp disruption to a specific mine on Tau. Engineering used the latest data from your shuttle to pinpoint its origin. There.
So we know where to look.
Commander Rydek's right. We need to know what's down there, what the Hotari are hiding, to better understand what we're up against, and to neutralize it if we can.
Captain, embarking on a mission to the Hotari moon would not be viewed favorably by either side. However, given the circumstances, we are entirely within our rights to defend ourselves.
I just want to make sure this doesn't blow up in our faces. Which is why I'm thinking of sending Commander Rydek on a covert mission to Tau. Assuming you're up to the task. It would require absolute secrecy. And obviously, it's not without risk.
I'm ready for action, Captain. Just say the word and I'll be there.
I'll admit, I wish I could go myself. I'm hoping Tylus can accompany you. The priority is to avoid detection. It's a calculated risk. The last thing we need is to get caught and then blamed for violating our neutrality and aggravating an already tense situation. We can't afford any mistakes, which is why I've chosen you.
It's a risk we have to take. We need to know what we're up against.
Agreed. And of course you'll have the full support of the Resolute throughout.
We must take every precaution.
Get in touch with Tylus and make the necessary arrangements as discreetly as possible.
Bridge to Captain Solano. The Illidians have moved additional ships to the edge of the Hotari system. Current heading is straight for the homeworld.
Understood.
It would seem we no longer have the luxury of waiting. In that case, may I suggest you and I return to Hotari Prime? Doing so will provide Commander Rydek as much time as possible to complete her mission.
Agreed. We'll hail the Queen's delegation from my ready room. We all know what we need to do. Dismissed.
Oof. Oof, love the music. I'm gonna put it up a tad. Just pause this quickly. Work on something here. Just something I forgot to turn off here. Maybe will help a little bit more. Okay, settings, music volume, just a tad, just a tad. I do like the music of this game, so.
Petty Officers Diaz and Edsolar, where is the crystal formation that you found in the shuttle? I have tasked Ensign Calloway with performing a full analysis of the tetrametric pulses.
Security brought it to the containment lab.
I was just there. They don't know anything about it. Security never checked it in.
Uh-oh.
Miranda never got there?
She's the one that had the crystal formation?
Yeah, her and the rest of the security detail from the negotiations.
Yes, Tamaris.
Try her again. Commander Westbrook to Petty Officer Miranda Maris. Respond.
Something's not right.
She's still on the ship. She has to be.
Computer, locate Petty Officer Miranda Maris.
Petty Officer Miranda Maris is in the isolinear storage array on Deck 5.
I'll go find her.
Good.
I am sure Mr. Diaz can attend to this on his own.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Someone improperly pulled these isolinear chips.
That's not good. Oh, look at that. Uh-oh.
Who did this?
The love interest might be a spy. What more I see in your chips?
What the?
Oh, it's just you.
Uh-oh.
I'm busy right now. Why don't you come back later?
I called you on the comm badge. Twice. Commander Westbrook, too. Why didn't you answer?
Oh, I guess I was just caught up in my work. But I'm through here, so I can't stay and chat. I have other things to do. Sorry you came all this way for nothing.
But hold on a second. Commander Westbrook said the crystal formation we found in the shuttle never made it to the containment lab. He sent me to find you.
I don't know why he'd say that. I brought the crystals to the lab myself. Whatever he told you, he got it wrong. All I know is where I left them.
If that's the case, let's both go down there and find them. It's that simple.
I don't have time for that. I have work to do. Look, I appreciate that you came to check on me, but I'm fine. You worry too much. We're on a starship. Nothing's gonna happen to me here.
I'm worried because you're acting strange. 1 minute you're citing regulation to take the crystals, and now you don't seem to care that they've gone missing. And what are you even doing in here?
Will you drop it? I don't like being interrogated, Carter.
Oh. Whoa!
Hey, wait up!
That's a lot of sass from you.
I'm getting some very mixed signals from you right now. I'm sorry. I'm under a lot of stress right now. Just tell Chovak or whoever I don't know where the crystals are, and let me go about my business. I know we have some things to figure out. I don't have time to stand around and debate with you. Not right now.
I don't know what it is, but you're hiding something. What's in that storage drive?
It's secure data. It doesn't concern you.
Miranda, hold on.
No. Get out of my way.
Whoa. Uh-oh.
So I see you found each other.
taking so long, the commander sent us to see what the problem was. Diaz, you were sent here with specific orders, and fighting your crewmate wasn't one of them. What the hell is going on here?
Let's just let them explain.
I'd like to hear that, because I know what it looks like.
Ask her! She was doing something with this. Copying all kinds of data.
This drive is unauthorized.
There are ISOs all over the floor.
And that's why I was in here, investigating this situation. And when Carter came looking for me, we got our wires crossed. It wasn't anything more than that.
Even if that was true, it still doesn't answer what happened to the crystal formation that she took. And she isn't helping.
I can't tell you what I don't know. I brought them where they belonged, and that's where I left them.
I don't know what's going on here, but I think we need to call it into security. She can explain herself in the brig.
Hold on a minute. We don't need to put this on anyone's permanent record. Miranda, maybe you're feeling out of sorts, and we should head to sickbay so the doc can check you out?
Yeah, I haven't felt right since I came back from Hotari. I think I should see the doctor.
You two know her? If you really think she's not well, we can take her to sickbay first. But what I know is this is a security breach, and we should treat it as such.
Please, just let me go see the doctor.
She did have a bumpy ride back on the shuttle. Come on, Carter.
This is Petty Officer Diaz. I need a security team to Deck 5.
This is unbelievable.
Oof. That hurt a little bit. Oof. My heart's thumping. That almost looked real. Like straight out of the show. Oh, why are you leaving me? But I'm by myself? Hello? Nani?
Rydick here.
This is Zermatt. Any trouble getting to the surface?
I'm really starting to miss transporters.
As long as this storm is around, you'd better learn to like shuttles. But if you can find the cause of the interference, we might be able to get back to transporting.
As if I needed another incentive. We both know there's a lot more than that riding on this.
Fair enough. You'll need to get in and out of the mine undetected, so I hope Minister Tylus can help in that regard.
So do I.
And to keep this covert, we'll refrain from contact unless absolutely necessary.
Understood. Rydick out.
Easy, Rydick. No points of interest here unless these... Nope. Wait, what's that? What can I...
I can crouch under this.
Oh dear Lord.
The ionic interference is coming from underground. I should find a safer way down there.
And she has no equipment on her. Oh, hello.
I saw your shuttle take off. Hopefully no one else did. It's good to see you. Even under these unfortunate circumstances.
When you called to give us a scan, it sounded like they caught you. I was worried you'd been hurt.
It was nothing I couldn't handle.
Lead the way. I'll fill you in on what we've learned about the situation.
Follow me.
The device Galvin and Sidron brought back from the mines is being used to control some sort of warp disruption weapon that has the Resolute trapped in Hotari space. According to our readings, the power source for that device is on this moon, at the specific coordinates I sent you.
That sounds impossible. But explains the rumors of the Hotari controlling the ionic storm.
We strongly suspect the device was created by an ancient empire known as the Takan.
The Takan?
Once the most powerful civilization in the galaxy, but they've been gone for over 600,000 years.
It's hard to believe there's something like that on Tau.
Which is why I need proof. If we find hard evidence that Galvin and his allies are hiding dangerous Takan technology, I can convince the Federation to let us intervene.
Understood. We're almost there.
That's the mine?
Prospect 614 North, Subdivision 20.
It's enormous.
Just one of the thousands across Tau. The pride of Hotari.
How do we get inside?
The structure that circles the mine has entry points for transporting equipment into the lower levels. They're guarded, but nothing I can't get past using my authority.
Well, that's good to hear.
As long as you can avoid being seen, I should be able to talk my way past any miner. And provide a little distraction for you in the process.
How do I avoid being seen?
You don't use the door. How dare you! Don't you know who I am? I am Tylus Altaris, Minister of Diplomatic Affairs.
That's not...
The Queen would be furious to hear you tried to deny me entry.
the Queen. But I just...
You've just what? Just now realized the trouble you've made for yourself? And who exactly do you think you're going to report this to? Because I'll be reporting it as well, to someone much further up the ladder. You have no authority here. Do you understand who pays your wage? I can inform the Queen directly of this insolence.
There's no
You'll
need
regret
for...
everything you've said here today. You should have opened the doors the second I appeared before you.
That's not the protocol. I didn't know
Each
you
second
were...
you delay my entry will be recorded, processed, and permanently marked on your record. I can't believe this. Does your brain function? Do you speak our tongue?
Minister, I have orders.
How could a fellow Hotari not understand this? You're digging your own grave. I've reached the end of my patience. Escort me to the maintenance bay.
I told you I can't just...
Now!
Ooh. Sass.
A wise choice. Lead the way, and be quick.
Someone takes their breaks up here. Maybe the same guard who left that window unlocked. I suppose the view is nice.
I'm looking at here.
Force field. Looks like it was installed recently. No safe way around it.
So, no, not that way.
Not going that way.
Here. Oops. Can I try to jump? No? Huh. That's where I came from. What am I supposed to scan here? It's beeping here. Force field. Is that a rope? I mean, there's a rope there. Can't look up anymore. Just like, look, you can see the power going through the cables. What is that? Oh!
Okay. Let's get a look inside you.
Inside where? Here? Oh, what's that? Signal receiver that controls activation field. Ooh. Component focusing the pattern of the force field. Okay. Prevent solid matter from passing through. Okay. Biological scan.
Full system access. Let's see if I can just... Bingo.
Woo! Oh, that is so cool. Because I thought when the beep beep happened, yes, I'm gonna call it the beep beep. It was beeping here that I had to scan something here. Oh, but there's, ooh. You're still beeping at me. Okay, don't want to walk off the edge here, but that's obviously something we might have to get to. Oh, which we can because now we're across.
Better hurry. Not sure how long she can keep him busy. Might be rigged to only open for registered users. No control panel here. I should take a look with my tricorder.
Oh, look at that. Aha, so it is going to lead to that panel. Yep.
Something in here is keeping that door closed. We're in solid matter passing through. Birds. Got it. Should remove the security check on the door.
Oh. Okay, some stuttering here. That graphics looks pretty though. Surprising there's like no one here. Ooh.
I didn't come here to educate an imbecile on royal protocol.
Of course not, Minister.
So I will be about my business here, and you will take yourself out of my sight. There you are.
You really let that guy have it.
It worked, didn't it? I'm used to having to throw my weight around. Hard to get anyone to listen to you otherwise.
I'm impressed. I didn't know you had it in you.
There's a lot you don't know about me. Underestimate me at your peril.
Whoa.
The catwalks were booby-trapped.
Galvin and Sidron have gone to great lengths to keep out the uninvited. Well, we're inside. Where do you want to start?
The ionic interference is coming from below us. We need to go deeper.
That lift goes down, at least to the changeover station. But we can't use it without DNA authorization from one of the guards.
I have an idea, but we need a few samples of DNA from the miners who work here.
Samples?
Fingerprints, sweat, blood.
Which will trick the machine and get us control of the lift.
That's the theory. Let's test it.
Use the tripod to collect data samples.
An Illydian console.
All the managerial technology in the mines is Illydian.
So they can keep an eye on their investment.
That's how it is.
There's DNA on this console, but it's only partial. I can't use this.
Maybe because we're outside.
The weather out here could dilute any DNA samples.
What about inside that structure? That's where the workers spend most of their time.
Good idea. Wow, that is a lot of DNA. I should look for the most concentrated spots. I can use this. That's a stable DNA sample. It's only partial, but a few more should do it. Not concentrated enough. I should try somewhere else. This'll work. Good. That's another I can use. Just need one more sample.
Where's that? See purple still. No, I already went there. Oh.
Not enough. Gotta keep looking. There's gotta be stable DNA here. Perfect. That's enough to make the DNA profile. Time to go back to the lift.
Nice.
Leftovers. I should give this a scan.
Oh.
Some kind of glowing mineral being used as a light source. Might want one of these for my cabin, actually. Almost looks like coffee. Almost.
Ugh.
I'll have some Ractagino when I get back to the ship. If they eat in here, it's likely there's some DNA in the room. Hotari must be tough on the inside, too.
Thought I was supposed to use my tricorder for the whole thing. Ooh. Oh no, I already scanned that.
Hygiene clearly isn't a priority down here.
Ew.
You're not coming inside?
There are some things I'd rather not smell.
Ah.
Don't want to smell.
What's in all these containers?
These contain mining supplies, tools, energy packs for machinery.
Shouldn't mining supplies be inside the mines?
It is troubling. If the workers here aren't mining...
It worked. Theory proven.
I'll get it started.
Ready?
Huh. That was a fun little section. Using the tricorder is fun.
I'm a little afraid of what we might find down there.
We'll be okay. I've survived worse than this.
Well, I haven't. But I'll put my faith in you. For now. Nora. No, stay back. There's a guard at the station. We'll have to hide.
Oh, hello.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
You watch your tone with me. I'm Tylus Altaris, Minister of Diplomatic Affairs. I speak for the Queen herself.
This is a restricted area. No one gains access without the approval of Galvin or Sidron.
Wait.
Jues Gawad Abawencha.
Let me go!
Oh!
Are you all right?
I don't know.
Are you injured?
No, I thought if I could talk my way through like always, I'd be fine, but I'm a diplomat. This isn't what I do. I've never even fired a weapon. This is just... It's real now. I wasn't ready for this.
Tylus, you can do this.
I don't see what you're basing that on.
All you've shown me so far is an iron-willed determination to save your people. I don't expect that's changed.
No. No, it hasn't. My authority has never been challenged like that. It meant nothing to him.
So we should assume any Hatari we encounter from here on can't be reasoned with.
Agreed. The only loyalty they have down here is to Galvin and Sidron.
Can you switch over the lift?
The guard should have a scan card that will allow us to operate the switch.
Got it.
Oh, we're supposed to scan his face. I went immediately to the card.
He's not dead, is he? He's still one of my people, and I didn't come here to take Otari lives.
My phaser's set to stun.
Oh, thank
He'll
God.
be perfectly fine, just unconscious for a while.
I see. We don't have that sort of technology on our weapons.
Good to know.
Oh, that was intense. I didn't know what I was gonna do. Oh, oh.
The energy readings are emanating from this tunnel. It's sure to be guarded in there. Stay low and follow my lead.
Anything else here that we can check? No? Not even a check to see what this is? No? That does look cool though. Oh.
Is that all dilithium?
Not all of it. We excavate large chunks of rock that contain varying amounts of dilithium ore. It's sorted and processed at the collector ship above.
Oh, that was stuttering. Do we get to find out what happens to Diaz's girlfriend? No, not yet. Why do I feel like...
More guards.
I take that as a sign we're getting close.
I'll get a closer look.
There's gonna be a fight happening here. Oh!
Looks like they've improvised a barrier.
Yes, we must be getting closer.
I guess she does have a utility belt somewhere.
We don't have time to wait for them to finish whatever they're doing. We'll have to try to keep low and sneak past them.
I'm starting to see the utility of a phaser.
I wouldn't stand a chance against all three of them. We need that particular card, don't we?
I'm afraid so.
Can you open that door?
Not without that scan card.
I don't like our options here. I have to get us that card so we can open the door.
How? If they detect you, Galvin and Sidron's followers are clearly willing to kill to protect whatever's in this mine.
Hey, I'm trained for this. I'll be fine.
I am?
What should I do?
Or you are?
Avoid being seen. Stick to the edge of the room and meet me at the door.
Did you just pull a Matrix or Iron Man pose? Yes! During stealth sequences, there are enemies that, if alerted, will hunt. Catch you. If you're caught, your mission has failed. Oh, we don't want that. Sight watch guard patterns for opening. Oh, dear lord.
Analysis in progress.
Oh, why? Ooh. Ooh. You crawl faster.
The Lydians won't try something else. They saw our power, our resolve. They're terrified of us. Until the plan is complete, we're vulnerable. Then get back to work, and we'll complete the plan more quickly.
Where's Buddy Boy?
This requires too many inputs.
So I need to... Dude, that is a tight window.
I can taste our victory. Processing.
Ooh.
It's just a matter of time.
I didn't know he was going there.
Are you hiding from me? Stop!
Oh, shoot. Oh, dang! Oh, we're retrying that
To
one.
the edge of the room and meet me at the door.
I didn't know he was going there. And Iron Man again. We're doing this again. One shot and I was dead. Stay crouched, out of sight. Watch guards pattern opening in advance. Thought I did. Ooh. I said, are you hiding from me? Well, yeah. You're not.
Analysis in progress.
I didn't realize he went to that third console.
Technology is such a hassle.
Oh, no, 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 no.
I wish the Lydians won't try something else. They saw our power, our resolve. They're terrified of us. Until the plan is complete, we're vulnerable.
Okay, I'm gonna watch this guy for a bit.
And we'll complete the plan more quickly.
Like, he was going between these 2 points, and then all of a sudden went to that point. What the? Oh. He didn't do that before.
Good. Good. Arrogant Lydians.
I was just too slow wrapping around that corner. Whoa. He changed his pattern?
Almost complete. I can taste our victory. Processing. It's just a matter of time. This requires too many inputs.
And that was close, but I just didn't.
Guess I was wrong. What was that? It's so dark in here. Was that? Nothing. An intruder!
Dang it! Where was I supposed to go? Where was I supposed to go? Ah!
Avoid being seen.
Where was I supposed to go?
And meet me at the door.
Ah. I thought I had to go down that shaft or something. Hey, we're passing this part. Hopefully.
Analysis in progress.
But he can't see me over there.
Baron, are we sure the Eulidians won't try something else? They saw our power, our resolve. They're terrified of us. Until the plan is complete, we're vulnerable. Then get back to work, and we'll complete the plan.
Okay, where did that guy come from? Ooh.
It's just a matter of time.
Because I caught past him there. I grabbed that card.
Processing. I can taste our victory.
Then you're gonna go over here. No, you're not.
Almost complete.
Next time he goes to that console and leaves, I'll go.
Anyone who prevents our destiny shall be eliminated.
Bro, you're not going there? Oh.
This requires too many inputs. I can taste our victory. Good. Good.
Not yet. Oh, I was supposed to go here. I thought I had to go down. Wait, it won't even allow me to go here. Well, how can I hide here if I can't go down there? Why'd you do that?
Who's there? Guess I was wrong. How long is Galvin going to make us wait? I'm not worried. He's led us well so far. It's a miracle we're even here. We've been waiting for so long.
Didn't get that option before.
If I went through there.
We'll get our chance.
Keep moving.
It's inevitable after all. That it is.
I didn't get that option before.
I get all the grunt work.
I'm just underneath them now. Did I get the card? Oh. Shh. Quiet. No grunting. Oh, third time's a charm. Jeez, I didn't get that option before. Ugh. I'll blame the other two on me, definitely. Or the first one. I didn't wait long enough.
Stay close.
Okay, heart's pounding. That looks like a force field of some sort.
Stop!
What?
Ooh.
Motion sensors. They'll trigger an alarm. We'll be found.
Invisible to the naked eye.
They could be anywhere. How will we get through?
Use to the tricorder. I could see them. Like they're right there. What do you mean they're invisible? They're right there. Whoa, easy. Easy. Whoa, 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 whoa. That was close. Whew. Oh. Oh, snap.
This.
It's where the uprising started. Hotari don't do this. We defend ourselves, but we don't kill on this scale, this level of savagery.
There's no such thing as a bloodless rebellion.
I don't know if we should keep going. So much death. I don't want to end up like them.
Don't freeze up on me now, Tylus. We can do this. We're almost there.
You're right. Lead the way.
Whatever happened here, it made the Illydians abandon the mines. Let's find out what they're so scared of.
Oh, there's a lot of points of interest here.
These crystalline particles, they're not dilithium. Are they common in the mines?
Not that I've ever seen.
Something to scan there. No?
Hotari. And Illydian. Both sides took a beating.
Can you pick up the gun? No?
The Hotari fortified the side of the room opposite the door. It's a good tactic, but a few crates aren't going to stop fully armed Illydian soldiers. How did they win? Is this the effects of an Illydian disruptor?
Yes.
Disruptors are cruel weapons.
I think that's what I'm scanning.
From the blast marks, it looks like the Illydians had far greater firepower. Footprints. Illydian boots. Running back the way we came.
There's some. Oh!
Tylus.
What?
What kind of weapon did this?
This is like nothing I've ever seen or heard of. My people don't have a weapon that does this.
What else can you tell me?
Crystal growth of unknown origin lodged inside the Illydian skull. Oh my god. Emits low levels of tetrametric radiation. Illydian heart. Illydians have 4 hearts. All are stopped, and the veins that feed them are clogged with quantized spin crystallization. Yes. Looking at flesh, the crystal appears to have grown from inside the flesh after initial penetration. The process ruptured several internal organs randomly. The process may not have been fatal instantly.
What an awful way to die. This must be why the Illydians are so afraid. Technology that surpasses their own, in the hands of the Hotari that they've lorded over for centuries.
Where did this weapon come from?
Well, the crystals are giving off tetrametric pulses. If I set my tricorder to search for that frequency, it'll lead us right to the source.
Radiation visible through tricorder will lead us to objects. The 4 green lights on the left will fail to indicate tricorders facing the source radiation. Oh, that's the barrier.
This makeshift barrier forced the Illydians to enter from the service corridor, creating a choke point. Quite the advanced tactic for a species that's never waged war. The Illydians shot to kill.
But if they killed him, why was he shot in the back?
Huh, you're right. The shot came from the side the Hatari were defending.
We don't kill our own. And he wasn't just caught in the middle.
No, dear.
Killed by the same crystallization as the Illydian.
Whose side was the killer on?
Huh? Oh. Oh.
Tylus, you may not want to look down there.
I've come too far to...
I just...
What is this?
They've been dumping bodies down here.
Unforgivable. Galvin and Sidron will be made to answer for this.
Oh.
Think they parked this here on purpose?
One way to find out.
Need any help?
I've got it.
Like they can't hear that?
This concentration of tetrametric radiation has never been recorded. Whatever they're hiding, it's right through here.
And you just want to walk through it? Oh, my dear Lord. Oh. Oh, hello.
This feels strange.
The crystals are increasing, growing outward, replacing the soil.
It's like an infection. A parasite. Growing inside Tau.
Oh.
Incredible.
This is definitely not Hotari.
It's the remnants of the Takan Empire.
I don't think we should be here.
This is exactly where we should be. Every strange thing we've seen in this system, it might all come from this room. We need to learn everything we can.
That is trippy. So this is underneath, but it looks... Wow. This is the place where they took it from, I
Somewhat
think.
resembles a transporter pad.
Or no, it's not. It sounds like screaming voices.
What are we looking at?
It's made of the same crystalline material as the rest of this place, but I can't tell much else. Might be some kind of sleep mode. I can't analyze this further unless it starts working normally.
Maybe we can turn it on from somewhere else.
Hopefully. Let's keep looking around. Look familiar?
It's almost identical to the console Galvin has hidden in the palace. It looks like a control surface.
How'd they get that console out in that small crevice? Magic? Am I supposed to? No. Oh, hello. Interlock crystals, wavelength. Range. What am I looking for? Ooh. What am I supposed to scan here? Scan that already. It's beeping here. Okay. Walk away slowly. I can't switch to like those spectrums to sweep through the scan, so what is it wanting me to do?
How are you holding up?
Oh.
I knew Galvin and Sidron were dangerous. Now I know they're more powerful than I could have imagined. But the worst of it is knowing they got there by turning our people against their own. This place feels wrong.
I'll get what I need, and we can get out of here.
Thank you.
Okay, but what am I supposed to scan? It's not allowing me to switch. I don't see anything that I can click on. You're gonna beep soon when I get here. Like crystal unique. Okay, range. So am I supposed to, I can't even get closer there. What am I supposed to get here? Passive scan mode. Obviously can't go down here. Yeah, it won't let me. Ooh, right? Yeah, won't let me. Which is it that I'm supposed to scan here? That entire thing? Not there. Yeah, you keep beeping, but you're not scanning, right, Ek? Q and E were the ones that change the spectrum, but they're not working. What is it that we're supposed to scan? Huh, hold on. Maybe I missed a place we should be going. Oh dear me. Good job. Good job, Triz. I thought I had to get someone there.
Can roughly translate the words, but
Okay.
I don't have enough Taconian language on record to understand how it's structured.
I got it. Kept beeping at me. I'm like, what am I supposed to? Okay, there you go again. Maybe I just start examining things.
Looks like some sort of replicator.
I can't get it to work.
It has power. Must be looking for some other kind of authorization.
There's that transporter thingy. Spin crystal resembles a weapon in form that may have been used in the victim's minds. Focus of energy performed in matter. Parent control service unknown how to interface with the device.
What is it?
The device's primary function is to transmute lithium into this quantized crystalline compound. Possibly for the creation of weapons.
Do you think one of these was used on that Elydian in the tunnels?
Such a cruel weapon.
What else? What else? Scan this again? No. Oh, then another room. Tetrametric radiation consistent with other devices. Empty and full slots are differently constructed. Does this change form? Radically complex crystalline device, purpose unknown.
This suggests there's some type of complex life form contained within each crystal.
Life form? There's something alive in these tiny crystals?
That's what it says, but hard to imagine how that's possible.
Why would that be hard? Oh sure, let's just handle life form.
Our science division will have a field day with this. We need to study it on the ship.
You just took... wouldn't that be against Riot Act?
Is it too, convenient that we found this place unguarded?
There's an old Earth saying about never looking a gift horse in the mouth.
What's a horse?
Never mind.
What's a horse? You can beep all you want. Are we supposed to scan anything else here? That had to be it, right? Nope. It's probably like transfer up over there and that to that side. Wonder if we're just meant to leave now since we got that. We'll find out. Or not. Oh, it's like, nope, you're not going out yet. Okay. Something else here I gotta scan, or... Because you're just staying put. Why are you staying put? Wait, are we supposed to go back to the other side? Nope, no. Okay, you're just staying there. Why? Oh. You can see these on the ground.
Crystallized lithium compound. Its internal structure is extremely ordered. In fact, the states of these crystals on a subatomic level suggests a storage device of some kind. Energy levels are both stable and ordered, like information. Some of them appear to be depleted.
What kind of information would you deplete?
Go!
Jara?
I see it.
What's happening?
I didn't do it.
Someone turned it on.
There's no one here. Maybe the device I saw in the palace can send a signal?
If that's the case, we may not be alone for long. Let's hurry.
Hurry what? Hurry, where are we going? Dang. Parent control surface lacking any known markings or input device. Radiation, nothing. Oh. After radiation flowing upward in other parts of the chamber, levels to be alluded to record. Crystallized structure connected to many energy conduits. Its internal construction defies known laws of physics. Of course.
This can't be right. It's putting out almost 50 zettajoules of energy.
Zettawatt?
I assume that's a lot?
Enough to power this entire quadrant. This amount of power, the kind of radiation it's putting out, it's the cause of the storm. The warp disrupting beam, all of it.
What do we do now?
We get back to the Resolute. They have to know about this. Come on, let's...
Oh, what's that?
Quickly. We have to hide.
Honey?
This is outrageous! I demand you let me go!
No need to complain. You're about to receive a gift beyond your wildest imagination. If anything, I consider it an honor.
All right. Oh.
What is that? What are you doing?
You'll see soon enough.
I can influence the course of the negotiations. I can make sure the Hotari get the better end of the bargain.
So can I.
Whoa. Ooh, this is gonna be awkward, isn't it? Okay, I need to find out where this goes.
She said anything? Miranda won't be in here for long. Just gotta sort this all out.
This is gonna be awkward, isn't it?
If there was a chance between you two, I think you've blown it out the airlock. Hope you're happy. Miranda doesn't deserve this. We're supposed to be her friends.
What did you want me to do?
I wanted to bring her to sick bay.
You weren't there until the very end.
Oh. Died.
We were at the start of something good, and you throw it away like that. I never thought you'd turn on me like this.
I didn't turn on you. You brought this on yourself. Unless you have some kind of explanation.
You think I owe you an explanation? Starfleet and its never-ending search for answers.
Tried to find the other members of the security team that went to Hotari, but they're missing. We found their comm badges stashed in a Jeffries tube.
You better hurry up and find them. There's not much time left.
You're working with them.
You have a keen mind, Carter. That's something I liked about you. But that won't be enough.
Here's something.
What is it?
Maris didn't get bioscanned after returning from Hotari. Neither did the other two that are missing.
None of them were scanned.
Which should not have happened.
So all this could be happening because she's contaminated. She caught something on Hotari.
It's possible. Pathogen can cause all kinds of behavioral issues. I'll scan Petty Officer Maris and get some data to cut through all this speculation.
I think it's better if I do it.
Open up too.
I can't believe this. Ridiculous.
Frequency detected beta wave and delta wave output outside established norms. 4 chamber circuitry pump higher average circuitry displacement detected.
Data coming in. Come here for a second.
And she's still smiling.
No what?
That's not Petty Officer Miranda Maris.
What are you talking about?
It's right here on the tricorder.
But look at her.
Hold on. Then who is it?
From what I'm reading, she might look like Miranda. Walk and talk like her too. She has different brainwaves, and even different DNA. Somehow, this isn't the same person we left Starbase with. I'm going to feed this into the main computer and run some more analysis.
Commander, there's gotta be something we can do for her.
This is incredible. By some process we don't yet understand, Miranda's body is being rewritten. Her mind has been remapped to another personality, and her DNA is resequencing. I'm not sure the extent of it, but it appears to be pervasive. Someone has taken over and is bioforming her.
That's a crude way to describe it.
Bioforming.
This is a problem. A big one.
What have you done with the real Miranda? Where is she?
You're looking at her. I'm Miranda, but so much more.
Whoa!
Don't let them get the storage drive!
Oh. No, what?
It's not in the universal translator.
Who the hell are you?
We are the Scions of the Flame.
Stop her!
They're getting away!
Scions of the Flame? I don't like the sound of that.
I missed the one quick time event.
You're never gonna believe this. The reason the universal translator didn't recognize that language is because it's only ever been read. It's the Takan language.
Oh.
Get your filthy Hotari hands off me! We'll burn your planet to the ground. Animals. Wait. No.
Rise, brother. Rejoin the flame.
Those
can only mean our time has come.
I'm only sorry I couldn't find a more suitable host for you.
All in good time. This is only the beginning.
They're working together? An Elidian and a Hotari?
They did something to him.
that crystal, they injected him with that life.
Secure the Cartabula.
Cartabula?
It's the energy source.
Spread out. Search the vault.
Oh.
Go back through the mine. Cut off their escape. Find them.
Time to go.
With what? Exactly. Use your phaser to take out the enemy hold. No. I don't like the odds here.
We're trapped. They're blocking the only exit.
Maybe not. Can you buy me some time?
For what?
This vehicle looks a lot tougher than that barrier.
Enemies will shoot at you when you're out of cover. Sparks, smoke will cover indicating. Release duck till that's up. You'll fail the mission. Okay.
Shoot the Hotari woman!
Enemies also take as damage. Whoa! Ah! Okay, one more time. That guy was like stupidly close to me.
We're trapped. They're blocking the only exit.
Maybe not. Can you buy me some...
For what?
This vehicle looks a lot tougher than that barrier.
Woo! Dear Lord. Duh.
Oh no.
Don't stop. I'll handle them.
You'll what now? Appears screen. You can switch between use direction visible on cover spots. Okay.
Shoot the one driving the machine!
No, no, no.
Federation dog!
What? Ah. No, 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 no.
Oh no.
Don't stop. I'll handle them.
Shoot the one driving the machine!
Oof.
Tyler! We're surrounded.
I'll get it working. I just need some time. Here we go.
Oh, that was cool. What are you gonna do? Ha! Oh, oh, oh!
The lift. We're trapped.
Resolute, 2 to beam up immediately. Resolute, come
Yo, behind you. Oh!
Are you all right?
I think so. It hurts.
What do you mean?
What are you doing?
Hold on to me.
Ooh!
Commander, we read you, but there's too much interference. Transporters still can't get a lock.
Miranda was able to transport through the storm. There has to be some path through that we're not seeing.
Tetrametric radiation is saturating our sensors. There is too much interference to pick up the residual transporter signature.
Wait. Tetrametric radiation. Of course. I can align the transporter with the tetrametric signature. The crystals emit tetrametric pulses every 3.8422 seconds, roughly 26 centihertz. All of this is connected. The storm, the warp-killing field, the crystals, Miranda's alien transporter tech. Okay, I've got the transporter in calibration. There are a lot of biosigns in that mine, all stacked on top of each other. I need something to identify the commander signal. Something loud, energetic.
Understood. Commander Ryder,
Whoa.
we have penetrated the storm's interference, but we are unable to pinpoint your signature. We need you to
How are they
generate a
not
high-energy event to help us
shooting her?
Got it. Tylus, are you still with me? I am. Good. I'm going to shoot my phaser at some dilithium to cause a piezoelectric rupture.
What?
Signal flare. One of these crystals has to be pure enough. Bigger still. Come on. Damn it.
Whoa! Dilithium explosion.
Is that energetic enough?
More than enough. I can lock onto their biosigns now.
Clear. Use aim. Clear.
I've got their biosigns isolated.
Commander, we have your signal.
I'm gonna tunnel a path through the ionic interference.
You're gonna what now?
I've got a path. Just gotta calibrate the signal.
Lock frequencies. Use, aim your cursor, lock in place. The bar fills when your cursor is at the point the distance between the waveforms the greatest. The blue power bar locked. If you do not have enough power when you lock, try again. Okay. No. Come on. Ah! There's no timer on this, jeez. Oh, that was so close. Come on, I just need to fill this last bar. Pattern gain. This one's a wild one. Come on, I almost had it. Oh, I thought I had it. No. Gotcha.
I've got a lock.
Energize.
How they have not been managed to get shot. Plot armor.
Petty Officer Diaz.
We're losing her.
The pattern is degrading. Can you hold the signal?
I'm trying.
Come on. How do I gotta do this game again? Come on. Ah. Come on here. Come on, where is that? Come on.
I got it. Come on, come on.
Ooh.
Yes.
Get her to sickbay.
Captain Solano and Ambassador Spock have just returned from Hotari.
Take a look at that.
Rydick, I need you on the bridge, now.
Oh. Holy dear Lord. Okay. Woo.
I'm here.
The Elydians are preparing to attack Hotari.
Status report.
Our systems are now fully powered. All torpedo tubes open.
They're preparing to fire.
We should hail the Elydian flagship, Captain.
Readying phasers if you want them.
Stand by. Await my order. Recommendation, Commander? We need to act quickly.
Hail the Illidians. Maybe we could talk some sense into them.
Hail them.
No response.
Try it again.
Still nothing.
The Illidians. They've powered down their weapons.
Odd. You sure about that, Mr. Armand?
They're venting some kind of gas from their ship. Hold on. Now all of their systems have shut down.
That's unexpected.
They were hostile moments ago. We can't drop our guard.
Aye.
What's happening?
There's an energy dampening field coming from Tau.
Take us out of range.
Aye, Captain.
Captain, the flagship is hailing us.
On screen.
Zeldy to the starship Resolute. Our main power cores are completely disabled. The more power we give, the more it takes. Running off batteries. Life support systems have failed. Unable to ventilate. Contaminated atmosphere.
Admiral, you are about to launch an attack on a defenseless planet.
Kobliat, you sided with the Hotari in the negotiation, but that does not matter now. My crew is going to die. Please, I beg of you. You must render assistance. System failures are compounding around my ship.
We'll help you.
Yes, we will.
Thank you.
Admiral, excuse us while we devise a rescue plan.
By my estimate, the crew only have 23 minutes before their atmospheric mix becomes lethal.
While we may not be able to transport the Illidians directly, if we were to transport them from their ship to a nearby shuttlecraft, it should be possible to amplify the transporter signal there and reroute it to the Resolute.
The Ambassador's plan is incomplete. An away team will have to beam aboard the Zeldy and set up pattern enhancers for a stable enough signal out of the dampening field.
Thank you for identifying my deficiency, Commander Chovak.
Dara, I need a senior officer in command of this. Take Chovak and Bedrosian in the shuttle and get it done.
Holy jeez.
Petty Officers Diaz and Edsalar, you will be part of the rescue mission. As will I. We will bring the shuttle within transporter range of the Zeldy, then beam you both aboard.
Beam us on board. Why?
The pattern enhancers must be placed on the Zeldy to make it possible to beam the Illidians back to the Resolute. Gather the pattern enhancers and get to the docking bay.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna pause it here because I just realized the time of how long this playthrough has been the second time. Dear Lord. Okay. My caps, I am having way too much fun in this, and there's just so much to go over, like the tricorder scanning, the shuttle flying, the story. Dear Lord, the story is so good. I want to keep playing, but it's we have to save it for the next playthrough. So we're going to end the second playthrough here. It has been a lot longer than the first one, but it's the way that the story is flowing. So regardless, I am enjoying this Star Trek story experience. I'm almost lost for words. I really want to keep going, but this would be a very long playthrough if we did it, and we'll have to save it for the next one. So captains, we're going to stop the playthrough here. We're going to pick up hopefully where we left off. There was a lot to process there. The mini games, I think the phaser fight, once I finally got the hang of it, was kind of one of my favorites. The shuttle, the tricorder games was cool. The transporter, I have to kind of go back to that and study that, but all this stuff and the story, how it's progressing, I didn't see the whole Miranda relationship wise, how that turned south. So again, hard to rate it at this point, but so worth the purchase of this game so far, and I cannot wait again to continue on with this. So we're gonna stop this playthrough here. We'll continue on with the next one. Captains, I do appreciate you watching these vids, so do us a favor, hit that like button. Again, this is going onto the YouTube bridge there, as a YouTube vlog. Comment below, let us know if you're playing this game, where are you? What the mini games that you've encountered so far are your favorite? And of course, if you're new here, consider subscribing here to our YouTube bridge, and we will leave it on this note.
Live long and prosper.